Yeah, the intro is important. We had to add it in there, you know.
We had to establish that this is now separate.
Shrug. I'm sorry, guys. We have to introduce you to JP Sebastian. Shucks.
JP, oh, this movie, I think a lot of gamers have been waiting for this.
Moms, dads even played with us, right?
I don't think today's kids understand what we had to go through. I mean, my brother had one of those games where you had to take the cartridge and first blow it before you push it in to play your game.
Just eat the device as well.
What I'm going to traumatize you with is that we didn't have memory cards or the cloud back then. You would play that game for 4 hours of a day, and it's like, oh, I hit a turtle the wrong way, and now I'm dead permanently. So
you have to go back from the beginning.
But talking of nostalgia, guys, before I saw this movie, you know every company, production company has their logo and the animation at the start. Nintendo obviously invented Mario, Shigeru Miyamoto, had the little 8-bit Mario that we grew up with, and the original music in a cinema, and my hair stood on end.
What?
And I just had to put my hands on my head, and I nearly started crying. like emotionally overwhelmed, guys. No, so fully agree. Like the part that it is of our genetics is insane. That
it's
Mario
so cute. I mean, I have memories of, you know, hitting the little brick to get the coins and collecting the mushrooms to grow.
Do you remember, Cole? Did you get the mushroom?
No, see, the thing is that I knew that the mushroom actually made you bigger, so I went to go find them in the garden, and I was told not to eat the mushroom because it wouldn't make me bigger. Anyway, that's fine. It didn't work out for me, but...
We made progress today.
Thank you.
I think we made a breakthrough.
I'm still here. But you have a couple of clips for us.
I feel like we've all just been reminiscing and going through the trauma of, good grief, I'm old now. So let's give you a brand new, fresh clip from Super Mario Brothers, the movie, just an introduction to the Mushroom Kingdom itself. You will remember these, Carl, you'll remember this fondly. It's out today.
Excuse me, everybody, coming through. Got a big adventure happening right now. Just clear a path for us. If I could just...
There you go.
Excuse me. Excuse me, everybody, coming through. This guy's brother is going to die imminently. Out of the way, please. Just trying to clear a path. That's all I'm doing. He's gonna be fine. Chantrell, nice to see you, bud.
Does this thing work?
Yes, works great. You just have to blow into it.
And up we go.
Wait up.
Okay, so these bricks are just floating here?
Just pop in this pipe and we're on our way. It's the only way to fly, man.
Oh, wow. Love these pipes.
Here we are. Palace doors. Big, big boom. Come on!
Oh, we're back.
There we go, yes. Okay, this is the problem. The problem is, like, we tend to chat while these things are happening. But let's focus in on Guardians of the Marioverse.
Yes.
Chris Pratt, Mario.
Chris Pratt. Look, tell you what, a little bit about the story. First, though, just real quick, because that's mandatory. Like you said, little Italian plumber, Brooklyn, Italian-American. The story in this, however, is that he's a human in the real-life world, and after trying to fix, like, a system of city piping, finds this mysterious green pipe down at the bottom, and that transports him to the Mushroom Kingdom, where Bowser is threatening the Mushroom Kingdom, as well as Donkey Kong's kingdom, who makes an appearance too. Cranky Kong is apparently...
Seth Rogen, is that...
Seth Rogen, true. Fred Armisen is Cranky Kong. So these are big names in there, as we all just saw. Charlie Day, you love as well, from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. What a beast. And let me tell you, Jack Black. Jack Black is working harder than all of us. Jack Black is going to save the world economy if he keeps working the way he does in movies. He's going to save ESCOM. Like, the voice acting of Jack Black is so invested. He steals the show, absolutely, in this movie. It could be called the Bowser movie. So now let me get into the meat and the potato, blah, blah, the mushrooms and the stars of the good and bad of the thing. So Chris Pratt has to be mentioned. There was a lot of concern. Can he deliver? Why would they give the voice work to Chris Pratt? I mean, there's another guy, Charles Martinet, he's the originator of the It's a Me Mario.
Yes.
Like, so there's a real worry, obviously, like, you know, can you sit through 2 hours of that voice? How would you do that? Chris Pratt, however, in this is just Chris Pratt. That doesn't mean it's bad. He delivers. People like Anya Taylor-Joy as well, she delivers as
I love
Princess
her.
Peach. They're not bad. I'm not saying that. But, dudes, Mario is as iconic as Sonic. Never mind just video games, design, fashion, architecture, music.
Yeah.
To the core. Good grief. Just, by the way, a little bit of trivia. The cartridge that the game originally came on was 32 kilobytes. That, you know what a kilobyte is? 1,000 makes a megabyte. The music, the entire score of that had to fit onto, I think, like 6 kilobytes. Mind-blowing. So the other thing about that is that you probably, as an improvement to this movie, not because this makes it bad, because the score is actually quite cute and it's reminiscent and it puts you on goosebumps and all that kind of stuff, but the music should have led in such a stronger way, like being the signature, because that's all you had when you were playing the original game. There weren't voices. The world was fleshed out, half of it by music. Anyway, that's a minor point. Main issues, though, that I have beefs is that this is by the people who make Minions, the Illumination animation company. And they've grown on me. I've had to admit that they're a pretty ingenious invention. So imagine they had the faith in the fact that Minions are these dumb voices that like make no sense. It doesn't matter what the famous name is behind them. You can name the guy who does the voices of that. It makes no difference because he does the job so darn well. And so they should have had the faith in maybe giving the job to Charles Martinet, the original voice actor, one of the original voice actors of Mario, and trusted and taken the risk and been as bold as the video game itself to temper how do we do this Italian-American thing for a 2-hour movie. They didn't sort of take that risk. Chris Pratt does the job, whatever. Main other things that I do appreciate and like, though, that there are whole shots of this that people will want to have on desktop wallpapers. It's really pretty at times. And what it understands as an animation is just the ground floor stuff, guys. Up, down, left, right, in, out, play. Use the entire screen, use all the physics. And obviously the Minions people know what they're doing as far as that. However, it's, it's relatively strong at the start, but it's sort of like when a dog chases a car and the car stops and it doesn't know what to do with itself by the time the movie is trying to wrap itself.
Okay.
So, very pretty to look at. Like I said, there are even some shots that feel sort of iconic. Jack Black is mind-blowingly good as a voice actor in this. Keegan-Michael Key is almost also a show stealer as Toad.
What?
But yeah, for something as gigantic as Mario is culturally, for the fact that it got into my central nervous system and gave me goosebumps just hearing the jingle again, you should have been really darn bold.
No.
So yeah, there are hits and misses to it all, but whatever, your kids will love it. Yes, absolutely. I think that's the best way to put it. Tell you what, though.
Before you give us the popcorns, I feel like this is going to release a wave of Halloween-inspired costumes.
Of course it's going to do that.
Mario and Luigi.
That's actually a great idea. I'm totally bit for Mario.
You pointed at him as Mario.
Yes, exactly. That's because Mario is cute.
Because you like the color
Mario looks good in red.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only reason we told Carl that he's Mario.
Thank you very much. In fact, you got another clip for us, JP.
If I could see his eyes, because I'm always OC. Anyway, I've got another.
Let's go to the clip.
We mentioned Princess Peach. She also has a big game to play in this too. She wasn't just in another castle, as the game used to tell us. Here it is, Super Mario Bros. Oh, stop winking.
Love the wink. Love the wink.
If you can finish this, you're coming with me. Watch and learn.
I just got goosebumps from the score.
Like to give it the whole orchestral treatment.
Yes. Okay, so that's actually the sound we need to hear to give it some popcorns.
Yeah, so unfortunately it doesn't make it all the way up the flagpole. For me, Super Mario Brothers the movie is 6 out of 10. Great for the kids, but Illumination, they're still not really learning how to write comedy for the adults. Great at sight gags, sure.
Yeah.
But stuff like Looney Tunes is still the gold standard on how to edit quickly, how to move comedy quickly, etc., whatever.
Yeah.
Are you looking for more innuendo or?
No, I'm not even looking for Dr. I seem like the sleazy kind of guy who winks at the cameras constantly, but no.
It's the wink.
Look, it's going to do the job for the kids, and actually it is very pretty to look at, and it's going to set your goosebumps on fire.
Great. Well, it's out tomorrow, I believe, so that's going to be very exciting. In fact, you know what? Let's wink together. Thanks, JP Sebastian, for Super Mario.